What if I told you that when a woman is attracted to you, she often doesn't say it directly? Instead, she asks one simple question, and 97% of older men completely miss it. Not because they're not smart, but because they're listening to the words instead of understanding the meaning behind them. And in this video, we're going to break down the exact question women ask when they're attracted, why they ask it, and how you should respond if you don't want to miss your chance. So, make sure you stay till the end because how you answer this question can either build attraction instantly or quietly destroy it. Now, here's the truth. Women rarely express attraction in a direct, obvious way, especially in the early stages. Instead, they test the emotional and psychological connection through subtle questions. And one of the most common questions that signals attraction is something like, "So, what are you really looking for?" Or, "What kind of woman do you like?" And on the surface, this sounds like a normal, casual question, but psychologically, it's much deeper than that because she's not just asking for information, she's trying to understand where she stands in your world, whether you're serious, whether you have standards, and whether she fits into your preferences. Most men make the mistake of answering this question in a generic or overly logical way, giving safe, predictable answers like, "I'm just seeing where things go," or listing basic traits. And while that might seem harmless, it often kills the emotional tension. Because it shows a lack of clarity or confidence, an attraction thrives on emotional depth and certainty, not vague responses. What she's really testing with this question is your confidence, direction, and emotional awareness. She wants to see if you know what you want, if you can express it clearly, and if you're grounded in your own standards without trying to impress her. And this is where your response becomes powerful because instead of giving a generic answer, you respond with something intentional and slightly personal, something like, "I value connection, honesty, and someone who has her own personality, someone who stands out." And then you can even add a light, playful element, which creates both clarity and intrigue at the same time. Another variation of this hidden question can be, "Do you talk to a lot of women?" Or, "Are you seeing someone?" And again, this is not just curiosity. It's a subtle way of measuring your availability, your lifestyle, and how much attention you give to others because she wants to understand her position without directly revealing her interest. The key mistake many older men make is either becoming defensive, over explaining, or trying too hard to give the right answer, when in reality, the most attractive response is calm, confident, and slightly relaxed, showing that you're not pressured by the question because pressure signals insecurity, while ease signals confidence. Another important thing to understand is that these questions often come with nonverbal cues. Her tone, her eye contact, her body language, and the context of the conversation all add meaning to what she's asking. And if you're only listening to the words, you'll miss the bigger picture. But if you pay attention to the full interaction, you'll start to see the pattern